From terrifyingly haunted theaters plagued by pesky poltergeists to torturous dungeons soaked in the blood of long-lost murderers, the Palmetto State is brimming with old-timey legends of the supernatural, which is why the Speakeasy is bringing you our list of the most haunted places in South Carolina, starting with Number 10, the St. Philip's Church Cemetery. Finished in 1681, the St. Philip's Church in Charleston plays home to a small cemetery with some not-so-small legends surrounding it. Locals tell tale of a ghostly woman named Sue Howard who lost her child in life. Her ghost can be seen at night wandering the grounds, searching for her baby. If you go looking for this apparition, be careful. She has been known to get aggressive from time to time. Number 9, the Gervais Street Bridge. The Gervais Street Bridge in Columbia was finished in 1928 and serves as a perfect reminder never to pick up hitchhikers. If you drive across this bridge on a cold and foggy night, you run the risk of encountering a beautiful young girl severely underdressed for the weather. And if you feel compelled to pick her up, like so many have done in the past, you'll find that by the time you reach the other side of the bridge, she has vanished into thin air. The ghostly hitcher is so common that locals almost guarantee a sighting on foggy nights. Number 8, the Exchange and Provost Building. The Exchange and Provost Building in Charleston was built in 1767 and is more than likely haunted due to the fact that it acted as a dungeon for a period of time. On the upper floors, doors slam on their own, cell phones are known to go dead within minutes, and disembodied voices echo through empty rooms. The basement is said to be the most active zone, with chains swinging violently on the walls, orbs and defined faces caught in photographs, and random cold spots on hot days. The most famous ghost sighted here is that of a pirate believed to be Blackbeard, who was held here for a time. Number 7, Hilton Head Island. Hilton Head Island in South Carolina has become famous for two separate hauntings on its shores. The first is located at the Baynard Plantation ruins, where the entire ghostly funeral procession for the long-dead William Baynard can still be seen walking the road before disappearing into the trees. The second is at the lighthouse, which is haunted by the ghost of a woman named Caroline, dubbed locally as the Blue Lady. Her otherworldly moaning and cries can be heard throughout the night. Number 6, the Dock Street Theater. Built in 1809, the Dock Street Theater in Charleston has built a reputation as a great place to catch a show and a poltergeist. Locals report objects moving on their own, light switches flicking on and off by themselves, and the feeling of being touched by unseen hands. Multiple guests have reported the full-bodied apparition of a girl haunting the alleyway, and a tall man in a dark coat and boots believed to be the father of John Wilkes Booth, who performed on this very stage. Number 5, Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach in South Carolina has become famous among paranormal researchers for two distinct hauntings. The first is Ocean Pier 1, where electrical malfunctions, objects moving on their own, and doors locking people inside are daily occurrences. The second is the beachfront, where nighttime visitors report odd lights in the sky, disturbing smells, and the feeling of being watched. Several shadowy apparitions have been seen wandering the beach and have even caused beachgoers to flee the area in terror. Number 4, Pawley's Island. The small strip that is Pawley's Island in South Carolina is a favorite stop for American ghost hunters and paranormal researchers alike. On the beachfront, visitors report shadowy figures, strange winds, and disembodied laughter. The infamous ghost of Alice has been sighted in multiple locations, such as the Hermitage and at the graveyard at night. The island also holds the Litchfield Plantation, which is said to be haunted by the infamous Dr. Henry Tucker, whose ghost is usually seen in the study. The most famous apparition on Pawley's Island is that of the Gray Man, a ghost that comes to warn locals of impending natural disasters. It's said that those he appears to are always spared. Number 3, the Old Sheldon Church Ruins. Finished in 1753, the Old Sheldon Church Ruins in Beaufort County is one of the oldest locations we've covered. Visitors to the site report phantom footsteps, disembodied voices, and otherworldly orbs floating throughout the surrounding trees. Activity is said to get strongest in the middle of the night, when locals claim the woman in brown appears. She is said to always be seen standing over the grave of an infant. Also reported are abnormally high EMF levels, sinister EVPs, and full-bodied apparitions posing in photographs. Number 2. Spartanburg. Founded in 1785, Spartanburg in South Carolina is full of buildings steeped in tales of the supernatural. In Foster's Tavern, ghostly footfalls, hoofsteps, and voices can be heard when the bar is empty. At the Methodist College, a student who killed himself by way of jumping can be seen standing on the very window where he took the plunge. Converse College is said to play home to an angry ghost with red eyes that's said to haunt Wilson Hall. While students in the dorm also report a friendly poltergeist that likes to play pranks, especially in the laundry room. Number 1. The Boone Hall Plantation. The Boone Hall Plantation in Charleston has a history dating back to as early as 1681, once belonging to Major John Boone and his wife Elizabeth, who were both children of founding fathers. But this ominous abode doesn't just look like your classic haunted mansion, it plays the part as well, with visitors reporting cold spots throughout the halls, full-bodied apparitions in clothing from different eras, and objects moving on their own, even floating in mid-air. In the living room, multiple witnesses report seeing a ghostly surgeon removing a bullet from another man. On the upper floor, guests report lights turning on and off, disembodied voices and cries, and faces appearing suddenly in windows and mirrors. The boathouse is said to be haunted by a dark presence that instills fear in people, causing them to flee in terror. Also reported are fireplaces lighting on their own, orbs and photographs, and what sounds like live instruments being played in the parlor accompanied by flirtatious voices. These are believed to be the ghosts of John and Elizabeth, forever keeping an eye on their beloved home. With the incredible number of reports stemming from the grounds graced by an even more fascinating history, it's no wonder we chose the Boone Hall Plantation as our pick for the most haunted place in South Carolina. There you have it, those were our picks for the most haunted places in South Carolina. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the like button down below, and share it with all of your friends. There's plenty more to come. Until next time.